We are following breaking news out of Orange County, North Carolina, where it's been reported that the GOP headquarters for North Carolina was reportedly bombed. Now, in the Israeli yet disputed territory of the West Bank, a new Palestinian museum is set to open. Good evening, I'm Jonathan Shannon, and welcome to the Citizen Report. Here are the top stories in your headlines first. Hi, and welcome to GCTV. I'm Jonathan Shannon. Our guest today is the new Associate Dean of Industrial Technology, Mr. Eric Romm. Welcome, Mr. Romm. How are you?
I'm doing quite well today. How are you?
Doing great, thank you. A bombshell has emerged after documents from the JFK assassination have been released. Fox News reports that 2,800 documents have been released with some redactions. The report also indicated that a British journalist was told, quote, some big news, unquote, was coming roughly 25 minutes before the shooting of President Kennedy. The document has sparked new concerns about the official story of the JFK assassination. President Trump initially allowed some redactions on the grounds of national security after appeals from the Central Intelligence Agency as well as the Federal Bureau of Investigation. Last week, Russia intercepted an Ukrainian ship that entered the waters controlled by Russia of the Azov Sea. Dramatic pictures show the Russian ship as it rammed into an Ukrainian vessel. And the United States Postal Service will be raising the cost of a postage stamp from 50 cents to 55 cents. The changes will go into effect in January 2019. This is the single largest increase in 2 decades. Charlotte area drivers may notice a new option for their commute depending on which route drivers take. On Tuesday, November 27th, the Monroe Expressway opened to drivers. The new road is meant to serve as an alternative to driving through the Greater Indian Trail and Monroe areas. However, drivers will have to fork over money every time they use the road. Unlike traditional toll roads, which required you to stop at a toll booth and pay in cash, this toll road is all electronic, which allows you to keep moving without ever having to stop. It involves toll gantries like this one that takes a picture of your license plate as you pass under it. If you have a transponder, it will deduct the amount from the account attached to it, or if you don't have a transponder, it will send you a bill in the mail to the owner of that car based on that license plate number. We drove on both the new Monroe Expressway as well as US 74 through Monroe. The toll road clocked in at about 18 minutes and 9 seconds to travel from end to end. US 74 through Monroe clocked in at about 25 minutes and 30 seconds. The cost for toll by plate is just over $3 for an average car traveling from end to end. Toll by plate is the option that sends the driver a bill in the mail. The bill includes a picture of the car as it drove under the toll gantry, as well as the monetary amount due. Electronic tolling is already in place in other states, including some toll roads in Florida, as well as one other toll road in the Raleigh-Durham area. It remains to be seen if the Monroe Expressway will succeed in accomplishing what the government set out to achieve. Jonathan Shannon, The Citizen Report. We live in complicated times. Today's society has created a narrative that people must obtain higher education in order to get a good-paying job. But what exactly are the consequences of attending college? How does rising tuition impact people? And does college really prepare the student to face today's world? In this documentary investigation, we investigate how college has changed through the years. Over the last 20 years, tuition rates have skyrocketed, with some students paying as much as $40,000. In 1729, the British Crown formally split the Carolinas into North Carolina and South Carolina. In the year 1735, King George II officially issued a decree that set forth the location of the border that North Carolina and South Carolina would share. But surveying the entire border would be no easy task. Two parties, one in 1735, the other in 1764, would take up the enormous task of surveying the entire Carolina border. The first party, in 1735, found themselves with low morale and battling against unforgiving terrain. I'm standing next to this reference marker that divides South Carolina from North Carolina. This marker in particular was installed in the year 1813. Over here is Lancaster County, South Carolina. Over here, Union County, North Carolina. And while the border here is clear, that is not always the case. And Infowars.com will have the latest developments right throughout the week. That is it from us though. Coming up next Saturday, we'll have a full recap of the next presidential debate. We'll also have the latest news and headlines. For now though, thanks for watching. Have a great evening.